So we're coming off the back of a momentous back nine. 1 under going out in the last round. 8 under, 8 birdies down the backstretch. Pretty crazy stuff. We're going to try and keep that going here. The winds pick up. Fairways and greens are all the same. So we're just same old, winds out of a slightly different direction and up from medium to high. So we'll see. Hopefully we can have a little bit better luck on the front. And then maintain the exact same thing on the back. Because, you know, I don't want it to like flip-flop where we go 8 under going out and 1 under on the back. We've got to have a little bit more than that. All right, pitching wedge up into this. I think this is the type of shot that's going to be a little long, so I'm going to give it some loft here. A little slow back into the wind. Distance is actually decent. It's a little bit long, but I have a bad feeling that if this doesn't roll down a lot, we're gonna have a downhill putt here. Yeah, 4 inches downhill. Just kind of not an ideal spot to be, but it's flattish with a little bit of break going on. But that's also the type of thing that concerns me, that it's going to be on an inside line and then turn harder at the end. So we could hang this high, but if we hang it high, I can't be too upset about it. Yeah, it just doesn't break early, and then the end break, not all that much. I mean, it's just kind of been the struggle, right? I mean, it's been the putt reads, and I know that everybody's got the same things to deal with, but that doesn't make it any less painful. Especially when we've been striking the ball so well. I think that's probably the part that hurts me the most, is like how close we get it so frequently and then can't get the putter going. But I think as long as, if I can try and keep those, I guess, more negative thoughts out of the equation, then maybe, just maybe, we can play ourselves into some better scores. Because I gotta say, the ball striking has been great. I mean, just give it to me. I don't want to have to putt the 5-footer up the hill, bend in left to right. Something like that just puts my heart in my throat, like knowing that I don't have any form of confidence over that putt. But man, did that shot look nice coming in. Man, did that shot look nice coming in. Hot dang. All right, there's no shot we get. I don't think I have a choice, though. Like, there's no shot that we have the yardage that I want for this. Now the wind's coming even more head on. We're gonna play a little fade on this. Little off, little fade. Just trying to get the distance right. That's still long. Wow. Trying to play the shape on it I didn't like the direct line into it, but I did think that more distance was gonna come off via the wind, so definitely a bit of a misread there. Seems like it's left to right the whole way, and kind of the more I go to the left, I think the more we're gonna break. Come on, keep turning. Ah, not a bad lag though. Not a bad lag, and I think at that distance, it's less so about making the putt and more so just about making sure that we get it somewhere close. Now with this, you almost want to be over towards the right side, I think. It's about 330 yards to carry this, but we've got wind at the back. I don't think it's gonna be, I don't think it's too much of an ask to carry that 330. So what? That's crossing that bunker there. So we want to be out here and maybe with a little bit of draw. Little bit of a slow. I think we've got the yardage though. I just want to make sure I'm out on the right-hand side because last thing I want to do is get this sort of monster carry and then spit myself out into the sand. Also, angle of approach from over here is a bit better. So we got 169 yards. I'm not getting 16 yards out of this, so we got to go back up to our 9-iron and find a way to work this club in. 62. Oh, did I shape it too much? 166. Ah. I went for the greed play. We went right at it. Went for the greed play. I went right at it. Now we gotta try and go up and down from the bunker, and I'm not really certain about this lie, if I'm being completely honest. I think something like this is manageable. I don't think we're on, well, I guess we're on a little bit of a downhill lie, so it's the type of shot that concerns me because it could fly out, but I have to trust that we're good on this. Oh. It did fly out, right? That was a pretty clean pick. But good up and down. Good up and down for bird. All right, so we birdied that par 5 both times. That's important stuff. And it looks like people are struggling on the front 9 again. So the more strokes that we can get on the front, obviously the better. If we can maintain this sort of play, pick off some birdies going down the front, and then tear up the back 9, we can really put ourselves into a really nice spot. Now the 50-yard flop. See, we're into wind. I don't know. I don't think we're losing 5 yards on it, but I definitely think that this flop needs a little bit of help. I gave it too much help. Oh, but it didn't release that much. Okay. Little bit above the hole, little bit left to right. I think if we hit this with some confidence on the left edge. That was almost too much confidence. Almost didn't turn them because of the power we put into it. Let's see here. So these bunkers are at 330. I mean, obviously this is all the way back there, 400 plus, that's 380 to the front. But 340 yards isn't absurd to think that we could carry that. I don't think so. I think with loft and backspin and everything, I don't think it's unreasonable to think that we can play a little fade and work that number out. Now, I don't have it. I don't have the cojones and the trust or anything to go for the big overpower in a moment like that. But I think that shot's pretty good. Pretty good. Now, do we club up, pitching wedge, flop? Kind of think we do. Just get the brakes on it. A little fast. That little bit of flop practice is paying mighty Boston. No, it's paying dividends. Hey, what's going on, L-boy? How have you been, man? Good to see you. Come on, though. You're really gonna break that hard even with that much pace. Dang. That stings. That really stings. I thought uphill, hit it firm, hit it on that outside, and it just took off on us. Shame that. Shame. Yeah, ring the shame bell. Okay. We're gonna get too much carry out of a 5-iron, so what do? Play it with loft out to the right a little bit and hope that maybe the green feeds right to left. I hit that a little fast. It's gonna go too far. I mean, I think I needed more loft on that. Definitely did not respect enough. First off, like, how much power to play into that? Yeah, how much loft. But also, green pretty well rolls downhill up there, so. Not much I could do about it otherwise. Oh, doing me dirty. Also, how much break is there coming back? Because it didn't look like it broke that much. Finally comes to bite me. It finally comes to bite me. Curse you, putter. Absolutely just curse you. These greens are tough. These greens are absolutely no joke. These greens are abso-freaking-lutely no joke. They've been proven that time and time and time and time and time again. If I am not right there, gonna be a tough ask. That's also not that great. All right. Can we salvage? Left to right breaker up the hill. It kind of gave me vibes of having a fair amount of break. Well, I guess I'm bad at reading vibes. Okay. Well, we're still 2 under compared to the 1 under from last round. Hopefully we can get things started on the 9th hole. Alright, I think we're gonna have to shape the 3-wood for distance because we're not gonna be able to take driver safely. Ooh, no, no. Oh, the fast just taking us offline. A missed fairway, what is that? This is unfamiliar territory. I gotta take the 7-iron and just hope it rolls back to the hole. It's on a good line. Oh, what a recovery. What a recovery, right up to pin high. I did not feel like I deserved to birdie that after the tee shot, but that is about as good of a recovery shot as you can get. So we love those. We love those a lot. Alright, I think this 8-iron should float its way nicely. A little fast. Which means it's not gonna cut in, it's not gonna cut with the wind. It's gonna kind of try and hold its way out there. Little bit of a baby slow would have gone a lot better for us, I think. But that's okay. I mean, we're still leaving ourselves less than 20 feet, which should theoretically give us a chance. But we're playing very much so on the theoretical side of that statement. All right, are we gonna break or nah? Bruh. Bruh. Can't buy one. Oh man. I mean, you can't make it up. You can't make it up, even when you think like, ah, maybe we'll have a better putting week. Nope. All right, but I can only complain about it so much, right? Like, if it happens this frequently, maybe I gotta just do better. Maybe I just gotta do better. Okay, a little bit left to right movement on the end of that, so we know that's where this putt's gonna want to go. Can this one go in? Nope. That snaps so hard. Okay. Just what's the trick here, Colby? What's the trick? You know, and it's the ironic part, I think, out of all of this is like, I'm the guy with the True Sim putting tutorial. Yeah, here we are. here we are. How do we putt? I think the hard part is we read it. I know the direction. It's just getting it right, getting it spot on. I think I just don't have quite the touch when it comes to like the exact how is this going to behave. All right, little lofty. Oh, underhit it. Better take a big kick for me. Okay. Get away with it. Another 7-footer. I think what I need to start doing more so is, like, when I have the grids on, I need to look at what the break looks like down at the ground and try and come up with a system that way. I think that's how we're going to... I think that's how we're gonna improve. Get a little bit right. Yeah. Very nice. Very nice. Me likey. You know, it is funny because, like, yeah, and I know we've looked at the scores and stuff, right? We've seen that top dogs on like Xbox and stuff are definitely outpacing us. But taking a look and just seeing that the other scores on PlayStation are not anything like outrageously ahead of us, that's good news. $103? Oh no! No, too far left. Too far left. We had almost the distance. All right, so it's gonna be a long splash shot. But I can't not go for green here, right? I can't not go for green here. It's uphill, it's left to right, it's long. Uphill lie. I gotta hit it a little bit further. Hit fast. Great pacing though. Oh boy, all right. The downhill left to right slider. I think we need the firmness. I think when it's that short, sometimes even on the little downhill, I think you just gotta get it hit on the line you want. Because if you play it safe and you tap it, I mean, like, I know there's more risk in it, but I also find that you gotta play so much more break, and I just have so much of a harder time with it. Like, I think I just have to start saying screw it and, like, take the risk for the potential scoring advantage. All right, so we can do something, like, kind of stupid here, and we can try and take a full lob wedge and try and spin it back, or we can try and take like a pitch shot. And seeing as I don't really know the pitch shot well enough with wind, I think we're gonna have to play the lob. Okay, so full would be 93, but that's like way too much. So let's just try and break this down step by step. Right, I think we're gonna be a little bit around 100, which means I need to go somewhere into here to get long and roll back. Slowed it. Gosh darn it. It's a fortunate direction on the spin, but yeah, I just didn't play that one well. Kind of backed out of the swing a little. Alright. Longer one, uphill, right to left. That felt firmer than I wanted it to be. Yeah. Like, way firmer than I wanted it to be. Well, it's also downhill behind, so that'll do it. Man. So I think we had a pretty decent read at it. I really do. All right, a little more focus. Okay. We saved it, which is very important at this point. Very important that we be making these saves. Alright, nice little bender here. This is another par 5, right? So, should hopefully be opportunity for us to get another score on the board. And if we play it right, maybe even give ourselves a chance at Ye Ol' Eagle, which would be very nice. Ball below our feet and then wind out that way, so we're gonna have to play it just more towards the center green side of things. Ah, what is that, Colby? Maybe getting a little bit too excited. Maybe getting a little bit too excited for an eagle opportunity. Force the swing just a bit. All right, let's see what we can do here. Too much. I struggle with chips. I know I'm like trying to just partial it and everything. I feel very uncomfortable. How is this gonna break? 7 foot, 2 inches. Shouldn't be a whole lot to it, but thought there was going to be more at the start. Maybe if I played it to the normal pace I do. That's kind of the hard thing when you switch up your strategy with those sorts of putts. Alright, we're going to start this out over the right-hand side. Because we're playing the draw on it. And look at that. That little bit of fast with the draw and the wind and everything all of a sudden takes us way over to the other side. Now, see, we're in between, we're in between. I think we get a little bit with the wind, but I think we have to play a little bit of like draw and D-loft on this just to even give it a chance. Which I hope is not too much. That's good. That's very good. All right, so the leaders all at 17 under. Let's go and join them. Or do the unthinkable and hole out eagle. Although we did kind of pull this up the left-hand side, so we might be fairway bunker saving, yeah. All right. Doesn't mean it's impossible. Doesn't mean it's impossible to accomplish what we want to, but it's not gonna be easy, especially because we're towards the back of the green. Like if we try and take a full lob wedge 93, if we get a high roll on it because of the wind and everything, like we're long. So I think we have to play this. We pretty much have to play this on like some sort of a pitch shot with the expectation of rollout. So that would be a pitching wedge pitch. The little lofts. I mean, we could be out the back of the green, but I have to play this in a way that we give ourselves a chance. Little fast. It's gonna be too long. Yeah. I'm playing basically for a chance there that we come up shorter than that. Hold it. And then naturally it's downhill behind, because why wouldn't it be? What a way to end what a way to end the round. Dang. That's unfortunate. Find the fairway bunker, and that really screwed us up. That really screwed us up. Otherwise though, like I think we're playing some really good golf. If we can find the back of the cup some more times on putts, then that's fantastic. But I'm definitely very pleased with the way that we're ending this season.